More than a third of Americans say they believe UFOs are real. Many believe, well, that's according to a new survey. I almost got in trouble there. That's according to a new survey from the National Geographic Channel, which is owned in part by the parent company of this network. The Nat Geo study also found 1 in 10 people says he or she has seen an alien ship. 1 in 10 has seen an alien ship. 1 in 10. And nearly 2/3 of those who responded say they believe President Obama is better prepared to handle an invasion than Governor Mitt Romney. 2/3 believe the current president is better than the guy who wants to be president. So there you go. The survey, part of a new series premiering on Nat Geo this weekend called Chasing UFOs. Here's a preview.
After playing for several minutes with my camera, I was able to zoom in on this object. You can see it's like a ball of energy. It's just pulsating. Fluorescent, blue flashing lights.
As a son of the South, I wonder why people who find UFOs always sound like that. Doesn't seem fair. The show debuts Friday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock in Oxford. Joining us now, the host of the show, James Fox. He's a ufologist. Never heard of one of those, but he is one. And he studies unidentified flying objects. How many of you studied?
Well, I've produced 3 films on the subject.
Ah, but that's different from studying them. Ufologists study unidentified flying objects. So how many are there?
I've read a few books on the topic, but thanks for having me on, Shep.
You're welcome. I'm glad you could come.
Now, who would have thought that National Geographic would have beat Fox News to reveal the truth behind UFOs?
Not I, sir.
Who would have ever thought that?
Never would have dreamt it. Tell me what the truth about UFOs is.
Okay, well, we have military generals, we have colonels, astronauts, and pilots all telling us that UFOs are real. So I think we should tune in on Friday, June 29th to the National Geographic Channel and listen to what they have to say.
Which is owned by the parent company of this network, hint, hint. Now, or at least in part. Why, you know, this seems just stupid because we would think we would have some pictures or something, wouldn't you think? Or something.
1950, McMinnville, Oregon, points of reference, 3 snapshots, crystal clear, totally in focus. 1965, Santa Ana, the Rex Heflin photographs. There are a lot of very good, very highly analyzed photographs that have been reported over the years, but everyone still seems to bring up that old story. But there are lots of excellent photographs, and we feature some in National Geographic Special, as well as some video footage and great witnesses.
Some fantastic polls are out. One, if the UFOs stopped by, the survey says 22% of Americans would try to befriend an alien. Do we have the full screen on this? Oh, there we go. Phone home, please.
Hey,
22% would befriend the alien. 15% would run away from the alien. 13% would lock their doors. 2% would try to inflict bodily harm. If angry aliens did attack Earth, 21% say they would call the Hulk to deal with it. This is all just a little silly, I guess, until they get on the microphones and tell us that they're taking over the planet. We'll pay attention then.
Well, you know, one of the things that people don't realize is that Close Encounters of the Third Kind, made by Spielberg, was actually a lot of that was taken from Dr. J. Allen Hynek, whose official job for the United States Air Force was to investigate UFOs. And the basis of his work was the foundation of the film Close Encounters. Those are based on real cases. Some of the Close Encounters of the Second Kind, where his face gets burned and the truck rattles.
Well, I hope you make a lot of money off this thing.
Quick question.
No, I'm out of time. I asked the questions, though.
Okay.
Tell me what time. It's June when
29th.
At what time?
9 p.m. June 29th. That's this Friday.
Eastern
National
time.
Geographic Channel.
Friday night.
Yes.
You have nothing else to do, so watch that. I'm wondering.